What's up, everybody? Dog 985. There's levels to this. I got a quick video for you guys tonight, and I want to do it showing you probably my favorite gaming purchase this generation. What I have in my hands right now is a Asus ROG Ally X, the Z1 Extreme version, not the regular Z1, the Z1 Extreme version. Be careful because these things go on sale all the time, and the Z1 version is usually pretty cheap, like $400. This is the Z1 Extreme version. The chip is a little bit more powerful, and the reason why I love this device is because literally everything you throw at this thing, it can almost run everything. It is, I promise you, it is like magic. I have no idea how they do this. It's borderline sorcery. I have no idea how they're able to get a lot of these games to run on a device this small, this thin. Just like everything in the world, nothing is perfect. And when something is not perfect, it gives a chance for new companies to come up with a new ideas, new invention, or even the company themselves to improve on the design. And that's where I think Xbox really has a unique chance. I've been critical of Xbox before because once I picked this up and I started using Game Pass on this, I said to myself, is it too late? Is it too late for Xbox to even come out and make something like this? Well, no, because if they can improve on what it's already a great base design, then they have something. Asus themselves have done it. One of the main things people complained about the Asus ROG Ally was how ergonomic it was. It didn't feel that great in the hands. Now, this design never really bothered me. People complained that it was too thin and everything, but I've played on a Switch as well, so this design never bothered me. It felt, pretty good. I also have grips for it that you could buy as well that make it even more comfortable, but this design has never really bothered me. But Asus listened, and when they made the Ally X, they fixed the ergonomics, and that one feels even better in the hands. Another complaint that the Asus ROG Ally got, and this one is definitely very valid, is the battery life. The battery life of this thing is atrocious. It is horrible. You definitely are going to need to be walking around with the plug and be close to an outlet if you're going to think of gaming for more than an hour. Yes, an hour with AAA games, an hour tops is what you're going to get, unless you're going to compromise settings and stuff like that. Or you could go ahead and get yourself a some type of power bank. I like this Anchor power bank, and I have another one that actually connects to the back of this with a hinge, but that one's a little bit heavier. So that's pretty much how I use this. I have never had a situation where this has died on me in an inconvenient matter. The most of the times when this has died on me is if I'm traveling, if I'm at an airport or something like that, and I just can't get to an outlet. But typically, if I'm sitting down waiting for the plane, I'll go ahead and play, as long as I want to play, and I'll try to sit next to an outlet if I can. And right before I board on the plane, I'll go ahead, plug it in, have it charge, and then when I'm on the plane, I'll play again until it dies, and that's pretty much where it'll die. But now that I got the power bank, unless I'm on a long flight, then it's not a problem. So but the Ally X fixes the battery life. So imagine the Ally X plus a power bank. Oh man, you're gonna be straight. So Xbox has to learn from something like the Ally X, right? Now, here's the thing. This is the best on-the-go PC experience you can have. That's what the Asus ROG Ally is. It doesn't try to lie about what it is. It doesn't try to compromise what it is. This is a handheld gaming PC. Asus on their website calls it a console. Why, I have no idea, but it is essentially a handheld gaming PC, and you can literally mirror exactly what your desktop does, except that your desktop PC is obviously going to have more power than this does. And that's why this is so successful, because the promise is real. You have your Steam library and everything, and it works exactly how as it would if you were on a desktop, and I think it works great. Now, the advantage of this, especially if you're going to be using Steam mostly, is the fact that Steam has something called big picture mode, right? And with big picture mode, right, you can essentially turn your gaming PC into a console like experience where now you go have your store. If you want to talk to your friends, you could do that. You can pull your library if you want. You could have your show your collections that you have. Like, you could literally set this up all in Steam in big picture mode, and it works flawless. You go to your friends, look at your chat if you want, right? And if you want to chat with somebody, you can literally, do it straight from here. Screen pops up, be like, yo, right? I don't know who I sent that to, but there it is. And literally, it becomes a console like experience. This is what Xbox needs to do with their handheld, whatever it is that they do. It needs to mirror the Xbox console experience, in my opinion. Because if you're going to do this, if all you're going to do is slap a Xbox logo on a handheld PC, then that already exists. This already has access to Game Pass. This already can do all those things. But essentially, you have to have a better UI than Steam's UI. And good luck with that. Steam's UI is so good that people even use Bazite to to have it run on this to even overcome it's incredible, because again, it is easier, it's seamless, and that's why a lot of people like the Steam Deck. So I'm excited overall when I think about the possibility of what Xbox could do, but I do know that a good idea doesn't necessarily mean good execution. And that's where I still need to see what exactly Xbox is going to do with their handheld. If Xbox's handheld is just simply another handheld gaming PC, then to me that's going to be a little bit disappointing, unless it's the best handheld gaming PC on the market, which at that point I'm just going to treat it like a handheld gaming PC. It'll just have the Xbox, logo on it. Instead of having the Armory Crate button, maybe it'll have the Xbox button. See, these buttons up here, they're already, these two buttons up here, they're already Xbox buttons. This layout here is already the Xbox layout. This joysticks, it's already the Xbox layout. I have made this back button here, this battle button back here, my home, my home thing that pops up. The you see the big picture mode thing. But if that becomes, you can set that up to be your Xbox button. It could pop up the game bar if you want. But yeah, if I'm playing Death Stranding on here, I finish playing Death Stranding. If I play it on my PC, it saves go automatically, right? Xbox has been pretty good about doing that, but it has to work seamlessly. If Xbox could do that, if they could make a true Xbox handheld that is an Xbox, then I do think they definitely have something, especially for those people that have a lot of digital library of games. If those come over, I think that'll be phenomenal. You're not putting a disc drive into something like this because you would have to make it way bigger. So I don't see that happening. So it would have to be an all digital console as well. PC gamers are already used to all digital, so that's why these devices just make sense. You're not really compromising anything. And yeah, and the other thing is it's got to be like this, meaning I'm playing this game natively on the handheld. I'm not playing it like via cloud or anything like that. But if I wanted to play games on the cloud with this, I could. And again, that's where Xbox, like, hey, this device already exists. And this is not the only one. There's many of these. It just depends which one is you like better for you. I'd be hard pressed for somebody to explain to me how another one is better than this one. Maybe the Steam Deck. If the majority of your library is on Steam, then maybe that one. But still, I know there's certain games that the Steam Deck can't run that this can. So Let me know what you guys think. I'm curious. Are you excited for an Xbox handheld? Be honest. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're like, a handheld gaming is not for me. I never thought that I would want to play AAA games on a handheld until I started playing AAA games on a handheld and beating games like this. And yeah, it's phenomenal. It's ridiculous. It's borderline magic that this stuff even works. Like right now, I'm playing this game and I'm only playing at 15 watts. I don't even have it at the maxed out watt. So if I had it at like 30 watts, it would run even better. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Dog 985. There's levels to this. We out. Peace.